My name is Jamison Ross, and this is a breakdown of my song, Say You Love Me.
Keep on saying, say.
Where do I start? To be honest with you, the story of this song kind of happened really spontaneously. If you know me, I'm all things soul music. I'm all about redefining the sound of soul music for this era, this generation, being a part of that story. And I was in LA talking about the future with my friend David S., business partner, and we were like, man, we should record this song. And we've always had a special love for this song, Say You Love Me. You know, we want to pay homage to the great soul singers, to the great history of soul music. And DJ Rogers is somebody who we don't get a chance to really talk about much. And this song to me is something that I identify with as an artist. And so we're sitting on the couch, chilling, talking music, you know, talking all the things that artists talk about. And literally within a matter of an hour, we were like, let's go to the studio and record this song. I mean, it happened like this. I got on the phone, I started calling musicians, I started calling singers, the whole nine. I mean, it went from a thought, an idea, and inspiration to being legit in the studio that night at about 5 or 6 p.m. till about 2 a.m. that morning, and we tracked the whole song. So let me take y'all in the session and show y'all a little bit of what I'm talking about. I'll take you up underneath the hood so you can see the mechanics, understand exactly what was taking place. Let's start with the vocal. Vocal is always most important on any record to me. I think capturing the great vocal is key. Let me start with the second verse of the song, because that's where the emotion picks up. Here it is with music.
Through the rain and through the cold, together we can grow. I know sometimes the going can be tough, yes. Life with me can be so rough.
First thing is, we chose to go with a Norman 47, U47. The reason why is because we had the Sony C800 up, but we also had the Norman 47. I like warm. I like all things plush. I like it warm. I like it super dark, you know, and I think for this song, it was the right move. I literally have both mics here in the session, and you can hear the difference between the two. If I solo the second verse, I'm going to let you hear the difference between the mics, the Sony C800 and the U47. Sony C800.
Through the rain and through the cold, together we can grow. Yeah.
All right, now check it out. In my opinion, I went with the U47. It's warmer. It's giving all the energy, plush, velvet, silk. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Through the rain and through the cold, together we can grow, yes. I know sometimes the going can be tough, yes.
Come on now. I mean, you can't get any better than that, you know? And I think for certain records, the Sony is probably a better choice. But I typically lean towards the U47 on everything I do. I decided to pay homage to DJ Rogers with some of the lead vocal concepts and things that he did on the original record. And so you can kind of hear that in the background as you get to the vamp of the song. And so here's the vamp played with everything. So I'm a solo the lead vocal and the ad-lib so you can really clearly hear the difference between the actual lead vocal and you can hear what's happening with the ad-lib vocals, what I call the DJ Roger likes, you know, the DJ Rogers, the DJ Roger-ness. There we go. Call it that, you know. Here we go.
Oh, say it for me. I need you to say it for me. Say you love me, say you love me, say you love me. Oh, over
Emotion.
and over and over and over. You can't say it enough, no.
I gotta play that again. That's my favorite ad-lib on the whole record. Check this out.
And over and over. You can't say it enough, no.
Come on. Emotion. Not me sitting here talking about myself singing. That's hilarious. But I'm just saying, can y'all feel that? Listen to that again. Listen one more time.
Over and over and over. You can't say it enough, no.
Come on. I mean, what are we here for? I mean, really, you know. Anyway. That's the vocal. That's what goes into creating the emotion that we get out of the lead vocal.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything back on it either. Okay, so it's probably going to be a different patch. Let me get in there. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Let's move on to the background vocals. Now, the background vocals for me are very important. I like female BGVs. I am a huge fan of them. I think a female tenor is soft, it's warm. The tone, it just hugs the microphone, and the transients just, they make love together, okay? We recorded them in different ways, where we basically took 3 of them and moved them around the microphones to capture different imaging. You know, maybe the tenor was in the middle on one, maybe the tenor was to the left or to the right, sopranos were moved around, the altos, and we stacked them about 3 or 4 times.
It's enough parts to go around for everybody. Everybody can sing each part.
You get a part. Everybody gets a part.
And when you hear the way these BGVs sound, I'm telling you, they make up the whole record. This is the background vocals going into the last chorus. Saying, yo. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. That to me, it becomes an iconic part of this song. I mean, it's like it becomes such a special space because you hear this female choir that's singing, and they sing it too. They sing it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I was. Hell yeah. Let's go from the top.
Let's talk about the drums and percussion. Now, no pun intended. I know I'm a drummer, but this is one of my favorite elements of making records. It's not just playing the drums. It's not just playing the percussion. It's being able to create motion with all of those elements. You know, drum grooves to me are something that they can be really simple. They should be really simple, and they should be felt throughout the entire song. They provide support. Okay. The thing about percussion is that percussion adds motion. It adds personality to the groove. And it gives the groove what I call a dance. You know, that's how I like to approach recording drums and percussion, especially on this record. Drums in the second verse by themselves. All right, see, simple, solid, plush, you know, nice and strong, feels good. Let's move on to add the percussion. So it creates a whole dance. Come on, did you even know that was going on behind all the music, you know? Listen to the whole section. If you hear the whole song right here in this section, you can really hear how it adds so much motion. The cymbal swell going into the second verse, and the percussion comes in and creates this dance. I want a two-step. I want to grab my lady. I want to hug her. I want to now I want to move, you know?
Through the rain and through the cold, together we can grow.
We got a nice feel going. We got a story being told there. The thing I love about it being so simple and so plush as a groove is now the bass has freedom to basically give me a melodic waterfall. You know, you can just deal with melody and play. And I remember telling Joe, playing bass in the studio, I was like, bro, you have full reign. Like, I don't want you to be safe. I want you to play as much bass as possible.
But when you in that high, that's where I'm like, yeah, because that helps push the whole thing forward. Basically starting your phrases from up.
Yeah.
That's the money right
And if
now.
you listen to this vamp, you got this ad-libs going on, you got the strings, you got this whole thing happening. And to me, the bass line is where all the candy is. Check it out.
Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You can't say it enough, no, no, no. Oh, I wanna hear you say yeah. Oh, baby, baby.
All kinds of melody.
I hope you realize how much I need you to let me know how you really feel.
I like this part.
Tell me that I'm the one for you. I'll be
You wouldn't even know that was being played, but you feel it, you know? It makes perfect sense. And now the strings. Like, listen, the strings are I probably say this about every part of this song just because I'm kind of a very passionate person about all details when it comes to making records. But I will say, the strings to me are something that really makes this record special. It's the only thing that we were not able to record the night we tracked the song. When we finished this song, the vocals were done, the drums, the guitar, the bass, the keys, organ, everything was finished. The only thing that was left was to have a string arrangement that was legit, like something that would take this song over the top. And I think we did that. Shout out to Word Cotton, who hooked up a great string arrangement. And our vision to him was, we want Rocket Love by Stevie Wonder. We want a string arrangement that tells a story throughout the entire song. In the second verse, you can hear how the strings start to kind of tell this story.
through the rain and through the cold. Together we can grow. I know sometimes the going can be tough. Life with me can be so rough, but I need you
I love this.
to see me through. Baby, I wanna hear you say, baby, baby.
You can't beat it. You can't beat it. There's a story being told, and throughout the entire song, it keeps adding more elements. Like, legit. It just keeps going. And so, oh man, strings, I love it. Lush, plush, velvet, you know, mink, silk, all the things that we're talking about. Like, we're still in that element, you know? So yeah, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in to the breakdown of my song, Say You Love Me. If you can't tell, I'm passionate, I'm intentional, and I'm very deliberate about all the details that go into making great music. Listen, I look forward to being around to make great soul music for you in the future. Stay tuned. Much love.
Say it for me.